Hello again. Today we are going to do colors with we have learned a few lessons, previous lessons with objects, introducing colors to the child, red, blue, green, yellow. Now what we are going to do now is using worksheet, how to uh, bring interest to the child on worksheets. Okay, this is your handwriting, this is all printed. Okay, at this moment, being at home, definitely is difficult to find a printer. If you have a house in the house, I don't think so you can print such a beautiful worksheets. All right, so basically what you can do is you can prepare your own worksheets like what I have done on my right. All right, the words. All right, who will design this worksheet? Basically the child who's going to design this worksheet that you just prepare by handwriting. Okay, while all this printed, to attract the child to focus better, because when it comes to colors, it is proven to the babies, to anyone, when there's a colors, their focus will be better, and they will put a lot of interest in learning. All right, so the colors that I choose, and the four primary colors they have learned was red, blue, green, yellow, and all the worksheets I have all the four colors, and how to make it interesting. Okay, we keep all these worksheets away, and now I'm going to just use this. Okay, now you can ask the child how many red, okay, how many red circles are there. You can use a sentence with few other information like how many red circles are there. All right, so they only will focus probably to the color red, or the red dots. Okay, it is the child, how the child look at the worksheets that you are introducing, right? So you can ask how many red circles are there. All right, so if the child have difficulty to count, you can actually introduce the lesson first. Okay, and then later you can ask, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you can say again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you see how I do, I'm actually going on one sequence. I am not going one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. It may confuse the child. Okay, so another thing what you can do is, all right, give the child red color pencil, or maybe red color watercolor to the child, or maybe as I introduced to them is, okay, red color marker pens. Okay, you can actually give them so that they will put a mark there. Okay, this is red, this is red, this is red, this is red, and this is red. Okay, can you see they have put the mark? Then they can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they can count by marking each circle, so that when, let's say, they missed out any of the circle, they see any circles there not marked. Okay, now you can go for next lesson to make it interesting. Since they learn blue, let's go for blue. All right, so you can ask them how many square blues are there. All right, so they will count 1. All right, 1. So you can encourage them to put a mark here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, you can actually follow the sequence of the picture or object, so that the child don't get confused. One time, one here, you know. So you can actually introduce them to put a mark. Okay, now again we go for yellow color. Yellow, normally you cannot see the mark, so but never mind, we try. All right, so you can ask how many yellow rectangle shapes are there. So the child will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, done. Then you can ask next, how many green triangle are there? So you can give them green color and make sure the child marks it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is actually to encourage the child to focus in your lesson and pay extra attention to your lesson. Okay, sometimes if the lesson is not interesting, all they do is they walk away, or they probably will won't put any interest in academic. So this is one way that you can bring interest of a child. So you can also cut the shapes like this. Okay, put this as an example and you can actually form another one. Okay, that one we will do it some other time. Okay, next, this one. Okay, this worksheet. In one worksheet you can actually introduce many lessons like this. Okay, we have blue, all right, we have red, we have green, we have yellow. All right, so you can think many ways to introduce these colors to the child. Okay, so all you can do is you give the child the color pencil, red and blue to the child, and say, okay, can you color them or can you circle them, you know. So you can actually introduce to them, okay, circle, or you can color red. Okay, blue, where is blue? Okay, blue, circle the blue or color the blue. All right, so you can do this. All right, and you can also give yellow color and just say, okay, color yellow or circle. All right, and the other color is green. You can actually help the child to hold the hand and color this or circle this. All right, now, to make it more interesting, you can actually, if let's say a child having difficulty or haven't achieved to hold pencils, okay, and child refuse to use pencils during your lessons, okay, just put a dot on the finger, okay, and the child this is red. Okay, put some colors and you can ask the child, okay, red, all right, and then use tissue, remove this, because if you attach a blue on the same finger, it may turn the first color or the original color into other colors. Okay, the child may get confused. So remove, there's nothing on my finger, and go for blue and ask the child, where's blue? So the child will match. Can you see? So you give red, you give blue for the child to actually use watercolor to recognize colors. All right, okay, this is another way where you can introduce the worksheets to bring the interest in a child with special needs. All right, so this done, and now we go for this. Okay, remember previous lesson we taught them how to recognize blue and red. All right, blue and red, and you can use yellow and green, same method like what I taught them how to do blue and red. So you can also introduce yellow and green. Once they have learned these 4 colors, don't wait for them to learn all the 12 colors, all the 24 colors. Once they have learned these 4 colors, we have to start completing set by set. Okay, these are the primary colors. Later, when they have done with this, it will make a bit easier because they have learned about the methods, you know, how to recognize the words. Okay, so you can actually go for the secondary colors. Okay, the methods, the rewards, the teaching, all same. It's just that you need to introduce different words. Okay, this is a basic methods or basic ways that we can introduce academic to the children, but the content of the lessons can be different. Okay, today we teach colors, tomorrow we teach numbers, and then you want to teach objects. All got different ways of, same ways but different goals to achieve. All right, so now I have, okay, I have 4 words here. That is red, blue, yellow, green. Try not to confuse the child by, keep changing the first instruction you give them. Actually, blue has to be first, red, green, and yellow. Try to use the same instructions every lessons, so that the child will achieve faster, better, and the child won't get confused. At the same time, the child won't have too many things to absorb or too many things to remember. All right, so now you're going to give this to the child. You're going to give blue, red, and hide these 2 first. Okay, you're going to tell the child, okay, where is blue? Earlier we used color pencils and marker pens and things like that. Now we are going to use worksheet and ask the child, where is blue? If the child does it correctly, then you reward the child, well done. And red. Okay, leave that on the worksheet. Okay, let it be on the worksheet so that they won't get too much distractions of other words. We have green, we have yellow, and we're going to ask the child, okay, match green. All right, green color with green word. All right, now yellow. Okay, so you didn't remove these 2 and you gave 2 new words. Okay, it will help them, or it will reinforce the child to learn easier, to learn faster, or to put interest in learning. All right, so now you can actually, to make it more interesting or more easy for the child to achieve, these colors here, over here, we can actually use blue paper, red paper, green color paper, yellow color paper. All right, you can actually match the same colors, but because you already gave them a cue, yellow is yellow, they also indirectly will learn the words. Okay, so that is another lesson that we can do some other time. So yellow, green, blue, red. So we can actually alternate. As I said, the methods are all same. It's just that how you introduce the words by using worksheets. All right, okay, now this one done. Okay, we have used few worksheets for today. Okay, now that is all printed copy. You may not find at this point. So what you can do is, you can actually do this. Okay, this is handwriting, easy handwriting. You don't need to do any printing, but make sure the words form properly and it looks very clear to read. Okay, and now you will give again 2 colors. You can, as I said, you can use watercolor, you can use red watercolor and blue color, and also color pencils. Okay, as I said, if the child cannot and unable to hold pencils, you can use watercolor. All right, normally this one will bring more interest to the child because the child actually using fingers to do some work. Okay, it's like learning academic through art. Okay, so blue, you give them blue. Okay, circle blue, and then you give the child red, the child will take and circle red. All right, okay, I have one more thing to introduce to you all. If you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blues. All right, I have 10 blues. Okay, I have 10 blues. Okay, later I'll tell you why we are doing this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 red. Okay, if you see this, why I chose 10 red and 10 blue, to see whether the child can achieve my target or not. Okay, for today I target the child have to at least achieve, okay, 9 out of 10. So you can prepare your worksheet in this manner, so that end of the lesson you already have your targets. Okay, let's say if the child can do 9 out of the 10, well done. Okay, if the child has done 10 out of 10, then the child already achieved blue and red. Okay, so continuously give the child blue color pencil, and the child has to color this blue, and then red to red, all right, blue to blue, all right, red to red, blue to blue. Okay, again, as I said, alternate by giving the colors. Later, as the child going along that lesson, you can alternate again. Okay, now earlier you gave blue first, right? Then comes with red. So now what happens? Red, okay, and blue and red. Okay, then we give them red again. So you see the child can achieve or not. Okay, then blue. Again, we are not giving red because the child probably already got the sequence and easy for the child to achieve. So you can make it a little difficult for the child to understand. Blue and blue again. Then you will give red, red, red. Okay, keep this red spare for a while. I'll tell you why. Okay, now blue, blue. Then to see whether the child achieved the entire lesson for the day, you just do this. Okay, where is red? All right, the child circles red, and blue is blue. Okay, this is using color pencils. All right, now those who can't use color pencils, we are going to give them watercolor, which is blue and red also. Just put a small dot, and sometimes they have sensory problem and things like that. So don't put so much, and make sure your tissue is ready, because sometimes it it goes on their body or your clothes, or probably will go on the other words. All right, so every time the child done matching the color with the word, you just need to wipe. You don't say, oh, you got extra, I better keep it for another blue. No, every time the child finish pointing to the word, you just remove the color from the finger. Okay, now blue is blue. All right, or maybe you can ask them to put blue on the side. Well, because once it covers, you cannot see the word. Okay, then wipe it, or you can use 2 different fingers to actually match. Okay, so 2 different fingers, so that it doesn't overlap and change the original color. All right, red. Okay, then wipe it. Even though there's extra, just wipe it, and you give red again. Okay, you give red again. Now, and blue. All right, so you continuously will do this. Okay, continuously will do this until the child achieve all the words on the paper. All right, and once you have done the lessons, you can actually easily count now, because you already set your worksheet with all the 10 trial, and you can do this also. This now you use color pencil. You can put a dot here. You can put a dot. You can put a dot and target your lesson for the day. Okay, target your lesson for the day. How many you want? Okay, you got 10 reds and you have 10 blue. All right, So if the child done correctly, then you count 1, 2, 3. Okay, all correct. So 10 out of 10. Okay, well done. You can actually give them sticker as reward, because sometimes verbal reward, people say it is not really interesting. So you can actually give them stickers as a reward. So you can give them like you know, you can actually prepare your A4 paper, and you can put here, okay, maybe today is Monday. All right, today is Monday. Okay, you have done first lesson, so you can actually put a box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Monday you want to do 7 times of these lessons. Doesn't matter what's the method, what sort of worksheet you use, but you just want to target by end of the month the child recognize. Okay, we can also tell the child what is your target. Recognize colors. All right, so this is your target. So on Monday the child got 1 sticker. Okay, you can buy sticker in the house, in the shop, or you can prepare your own sticker and just stick it on. Okay, so you get 1 sticker. So end of the lesson, if the child can achieve 7 times without fail, you are going to give them a lollipop. All right, so you can actually tell them, if you achieve all these, okay, you must have a target. Okay, end of the month, if the child can achieve 7 times correctly, end of the month we are going to give them lollipop. Or end of the 7 trial, once the child achieve, you're going to give lollipop. How you know the child's likes and dislikes? That's another lesson that we're going to teach. All right, how we're going to use reward chart. Okay, we are going to introduce to you how we're going to use reward chart. Okay, all right, so this is another thing that we are going to teach parents, how to use reward chart and how to make sure the child is actually waiting to attend the class, because it is not easy to prepare the child at home to learn something. So we're going to introduce to you about reward chart. We're going to teach you what about punishments. Okay, punishments, and then how we're going to find out what is the child's likes and dislikes. All right, so we're going to introduce to you punishment, what is a child and dislike, how you're going to understand the child's likes and dislikes, because these likes and dislikes will help us to prepare the reward chart and also to prepare the reward for the child. All right, okay, now the lesson is over for today with all the worksheets. Okay, let's wait for new lessons tomorrow.